Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. And may God bless you for being there for me. And in this channel, I do videos of things that are affecting our lives, both negatively and positively. And today we are in the office. We want to discuss something that is happening in our offices where we are working. Whichever office you are doing your work there. Even in your place of business, you have colleagues, you have the workers who are working for you, and those are the people that are surrounding you in your place of work, even if it is in the office. So we want to say something concerning the things that we're supposed to do, how we relate to one another in the place of work, where we work in our offices. First thing that is so important in the places where we are working, whichever place you are working, we need to have respect for one another. Why do I say so? If we don't have respect for one another, we shall just always be having controversy and problems. We are not going to control our the way we are our attitudes. Yeah, because if I don't respect you and you don't respect me, it therefore means we are not even going to take care of the office where we are working. The work we are doing is going to suffer because we don't have respect for one another, and that's why respect is something very important. Another thing, we need to have discipline. We have to be disciplined in our place of work, the way we do our works, the way we relate to one another at the place of work. We must have discipline on how we handle our work, we handle one another. You see? First thing that we have to know is that when you are working in the office is like your second home, because you take most of your time in the office. In most offices, people work for 8 hours. Some offices, people work for even 12 hours. In the businesses, people can even work for 16 hours when you are just still at work. And even those who are working for you are still there. So we need to have discipline on how we handle our work and we handle one another. There is another thing here that is called communication. We must know how we communicate to one another at our place of work. You don't just have to shout for at your colleague because maybe he has done something wrong or she has done something wrong. You need to know how you communicate so that the work should not suffer. When you don't, if there is a poor communication in the place of work, the work does not go on well. Because if you don't communicate to me and tell me that whatever I was doing has reached this place and I have a problem, can you help me out here? Because people do not know everything. You may be qualified and you still consult. You see, you consult your colleague. I find it a little bit difficult for me. How do we handle this? Just ask questions. Be free to ask your colleagues about something that you do not understand. Communicate well so that whatever you are doing there can succeed. Even if you are just doing your business, communication is very important. If you don't communicate, how is this business going to grow if you don't communicate to one another in a good way? You stop quarrels in the office or at the places of work. When there is any problem to be solved, you know the right way to do it. In most of the places where we're working, we have the supervisors, we have the managers, we have our top bosses. So you need to follow the right channel so that your problem at the place of work can be solved. The problems at home, you know how to take care of them. You may have a colleague who is a friend who you can share with, and one thing I would advise is that some internal problems at home, please don't bring them at the place of work, because it will disorganize you in your place of work. You see, you must have your name. You must keep your name. You must keep your personality in place of work. You don't just go and air out everything of a family in your place of work. You see, the problems at the family level should not be carried to the office, unless otherwise it is just so. It's just I don't know how even to explain this. maybe it is something like maybe sickness that needs you need some help, you see, for maybe your colleagues to help you. That one is another different one. Just a moment. What I was saying, if it is something that needs fundraising, you need, that one is beyond your control, and at least you can bring it to the office and people can see how they go about it. But those minor, small problems in this house that you can solve, or find a counselor to help you solve, you can solve them outside the office. Yeah. So that is one thing that you don't need to, because wherever you bring you are in small problems of the house to the office, people will be cheating you. You will be just lying that they're sympathizing with you, and after you have left they laugh at you and they say, so she cannot even take care of herself, those minor things. He cannot even do 1 2 3. So you must see how you handle these things to some level, you see. Yeah, we need one another at some level, at some point, but you must know which one, weigh these things, you know, which one should I bring to the office, you see. But if it is a problem in the office, you just know how you handle it. One thing you need to know, that don't have grudges with your colleagues for a long time, because it will not make life easy for you, work easy for you in the office and life. In fact, when you are not talking to one another and your colleagues in the office, it is so painful, you see. You don't even feel like going to work. Even if you are having, it is a business place and you are not talking to one another. You need to communicate, because the work will force you to communicate to one another. But now that you are not talking, how? You will talk, but you are talking to somebody you don't want to talk to. Solve this problem as early as possible, because you can talk. God has given you your mouth to talk. You can talk. So talk. Try to solve this problem so that you have easy time with your colleagues and easy time even with your work. That is. So when we are at work, there are some things that we can do together at a place of work. We can help one another through putting your money together. Chama. You can do chama in the office. That one is coping well with your colleagues at work, because you are like a family. See, you can do some chamas in the office, you see, and keep the respect, keep the discipline, have the best attitude towards one another in the office, because you are spending more hours at the place of work. How are you today? How are you feeling now? Have you had anything? Have you learned anything from this discussion? Thank you so much. And we are coming to the end of our discussion, as we know all that we need one another at the place of work, and we need to cope up well with one another at the place of work, so that we do our work well, and so that we don't have pain while we are doing our work. When you are not in good relationship with your colleague at work, you have pain all over your body all the time. You are feeling unwell just because, oh, Fulani, that person, I don't like the way he's behaving, he's doing what? He doesn't want me to get promoted. What? No. You can just make it up, and it can work well. Thank you so much for watching. If it is your first time, please consider subscribing to this channel. Hit that notification bell so that anytime that I upload any video, you will be the first one to be notified. And let us move together with love, and may God bless you. May God bless you so much. Please kindly like the video. Kindly like this video. Give comments down below, and may God bless you. Thank you so much. I'm seeing you again in my next video. Bye bye.